I think the scrimmage went pretty well. As far as on the defensive side, I think there's a lot of room for improvement. I mean, we look really good. There was a lot of guys flying around to the ball. We just got to get everybody on the same page as far as mental errors and mental focus and just a little bit more effort.
How about yourself?
I think I did fairly well. I mean, there's still room for a lot of improvement, but as far as my knee goes, I feel really good.
Was that kind of the last test, before you felt like you were all the way back, put it in game action and make sure you were okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think that going full speed, I mean, we go pretty hard at practice, but having to be able to go that extra step, make that extra step in the tackle, I think that they helped me out a lot.
A lot of the guys have talked about you coming back out and stepping into a leadership role. Multiple guys have said that. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel respected by my teammates, and it makes me feel honored that they see me as that guy. And I'm just trying to, in my best way, be able to step up and take control of that, like Javi and Rolando did last year.
Speaking of leaders, can you talk about Greg and how maybe have you seen any leadership, more of a leadership role than this year as a returning starter, and also about what you see from him on the field is different than last season?
I think before anybody, I think Greg was one of the first guys who actually stepped up and be one of the leaders. The first time I seen that was during the fourth quarter program. Guys stayed after and we did a little 7-on-7 and stuff. And I mean, there was guys joking around, but I mean, Greg stopped it and caught everybody up, and he got everything straightened out. And from there on, we did better from that.
How about Jarrell? How's he progressed this year?
Jarrell's he's got way better than he was last year. Well, we still haven't found a spot for where he can play best, but I mean he's using his speed a lot. He's using his strong points way better than he did last year. So we're looking for him to be a big playmaker this year.
Dont'a, talking about the spots where people play, are you getting a feel for where you might be most of the time? I know you moved around a good bit Saturday. Friday, I mean.
It's still up in the air. I still play inside and I play outside as well. But the thing I know for sure is that I'll still be on the end in pass rush situations. But as far as regular and nickel goes, I'm not sure yet.
Probably wasn't a big issue this offseason for you, but previous off seasons, is ever those injuries coming up from just kind of pick up basketball? Does that ever come into your mind? Are you ever more cautious in that off season?
I think I'm very cautious about it, especially now since the injury. But I mean, there's guys who go up and I'm not sure if they play basketball or not, but I think everybody's trying to kind of limit that from going up and playing a little basketball, because I mean, the slightest jump, you can come down on your ankle wrong or anything like that. So I think there's a lot of guys, if they want extra cardio, they're just running on a treadmill or something. I don't think they're going up and playing ball.
In terms of mobility, how you move it around? Are you completely comfortable, or do you still have a little ways to go?
I feel pretty comfortable. I think I still have. There's always room for improvement, and I think right now, as far as my mobility, I think I'm about 90%. So hopefully by fall camp, I'll be back to 100%.
Dont'a, when people get injured, especially their knees, sometimes they say it's not necessarily a physical thing when you come back, as more it is a mental block. How are you dealing with your injury mentally? Are you completely over it?
I think when I'm on the field, I think I don't really worry about my knee or think anything about it. But going back and watching film, there's a couple of plays where sometimes I kind of favor if somebody gets close to it. So hopefully I can get that mental aspect out of the way and be able to play more regular than I am worried about the knee.
There are a lot of new guys in front and behind you on defense. What if